100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Well, to no one's surprise, Coach, it is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a peek.
That nigga Dory Jackson looked like.
Well, to no one's surprise, Coach, it is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a peek at moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. This will be taken about the 12.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line.
Here we go.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check.
Get it.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
What the fuck?
His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, go.
Pass 85.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Fair. Hey, seam 6. Ready?
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, echo.
56 to Mike.
6-6, pull it high.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
61, matchbox lights.
McSorley from the shotgun. And Ingram holds it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. McSorley, 1st and 10. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's McSorley to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark with another touchdown. Number 24 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So now the Bills are going to line up here to go for 2. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And look at this, it's a fake. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Motion, 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 motion. Middle.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Freeman a 1st down and more. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number one path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is McSorley. He'll get this one to Galladay. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McSorley sets to pass. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McSorley. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Ready?
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Trace McSorley on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down gets them a yard to the 26. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Hey, high 7.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's George. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Allen now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing on first down is Allen. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while. What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy. He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Kill. Turn up. Regular. Alert.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Finding Gabriel complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Check three.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, it'll be Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'll try and run. Freeman. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Hey, Charlie.
58, Mike. Coming to you. At 58.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Alpha.
Here I come. Mike 56. Mike 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his tight end Ingram. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one taken from the 7.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
On first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Hey, exit.
Allen on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
56.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, McSorley.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Chark, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen looking deep for Gabriel. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Allen's throw is complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taylor Gabriel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will get them one closer. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. He's going to... And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
40. Round 80.
Out. 44. Hey, watch the slant.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. And again, it's Allen. Stepping up, he'll try and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Now Allen to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Freeman again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Allen going to go on 4th down. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run for it with Smallwood. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Wendell Smallwood. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Matchbox lights. Hey, Zoo.
It's our time. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Now Allen throwing on 4th down. Open man is Gordon. Complete.
Nigga?
Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
FaceTime cut Carter.
Making a FaceTime call to cut Carter flirtily.
Set all forces. I'm finna sim.
I think I said everything earlier.
All right, I got the green light. I can go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, got you.